老师静一下，静一下。
把音乐停了吧，音乐老师。
这个叫跳舞吗？
那你觉得跳舞只有这个吗？这个跳舞吗？
那不是这样的跳舞吗？知道吗？
People say Chinese men are not open-minded and are narrow-minded, but you clearly haven't seen this one. He is Vadim from Russia, and he won't even allow his own girlfriend to dance on stage, because he is very afraid that other men will be attracted. It is precisely because of Vadim's narrow-mindedness that his girlfriend Victoria feels no freedom in life, so she came to this stage to ask for help. The reason has to start with Vadim's Chinese martial arts.
说你的武术很厉害。
我自己感觉我的武术水平还行。
你最擅长的是什么？
骑行、螳螂拳。
Vadim is a host of martial arts performances. He not only likes hosting martial arts programs, but also has a certain understanding of Chinese martial arts. As soon as he came on stage, he performed a segment of praying mantis boxing for everyone. This praying mantis boxing was indeed performed very well, and everyone gave applause in support. In fact, the reason why his girlfriend Victoria liked him was exactly because he performed praying mantis boxing well, which was why she got together with him. But as time went on, problems appeared.
一开始我觉得特别棒，但是现在除了武术还是武术，除了工作还是工作。
又来了。
我一个人一直在家里躲着，所以他的武术已经在这儿了。
在这儿了。
对，就在这儿了，快在这儿了。
你没了是吧？
Besides hosting, the boyfriend is very interested in martial arts and often practices Chinese martial arts in his spare time to prepare for his future career. As a result, he spends less time with his girlfriend, which makes her feel that her status is not even as high as Chinese martial arts. But Vadim also has his own explanation.
好几次跟他说了，我练武术为了我的工作，因为我的工作就是主持武术节目。
To host martial arts programs, you must understand Chinese martial arts, so you have to practice more in order to host better. When his girlfriend Victoria heard this, she immediately snapped back.
那你就嫁给那个武术呢？
The boyfriend Vadim was not willing to back down either and snapped back.
我爱你，我不想嫁给武术。
我这个怎么知道？我怎么知道你爱我？
The two of them went back and forth, refusing to give in, and even their arguments carried a Chinese flavor. It seems that they have been in China for quite a long time. In fact, the conflict between them is not only because of this. The girlfriend wanting to find a job is also one of the reasons.
他想当模特儿，模特儿。
我就是模特儿演员。
Since getting together with Vadim, Victoria has been a housewife at home, but this kind of life is not what she wants. She also wants to go out and find a job, especially because she likes being a model and an actress. It is precisely because of the nature of these two jobs that Vadim refuses to let her do them no matter what.
如果当模特儿或是演员，
对，很多男子看你的，对。
又来了。
什么又来了？很多男子都看你的，
我不是一个女人吗？
不用急了，我知道。
为什么全部人都要看我吗？
因为你很漂亮。
It turns out that the boyfriend is afraid that after she becomes a model or actress, many men will look at her. Because Vadim thinks his girlfriend is very beautiful, he is afraid that she will be taken away by other men in that kind of environment, so he firmly refuses to let her do these two jobs. But the girlfriend feels that this is very unfair.
他有自己喜欢的事情，我的爱好，就是当演员或者当模特儿，不是当一个服务员。
你是说家政服务员是吧？
对。
In fact, what Victoria said makes sense. In modern society, men and women are equal. You have your hobbies, and I have my dreams. Why should you interfere with me? From Victoria's words, you can see that this girl is not ordinary. She speaks calmly and confidently, with politeness and composure. Then she said something that even I still cannot fully understand as a life philosophy.
你钱不够吗？还是怎么着呢？
用钱可以买幸福吗？
Although everyone agrees with Victoria's statement, Vadim insists on his own idea and firmly disagrees, and he frankly expresses his thoughts.
人家说人家现在要去工作，可不可以？
我不同意，肯定不同意。 因为电影里有很多亲的，知道吗？吻的这样的事情。
就是你怕别人吻他，你受不了。
对，我受不了。好，我是一个山西的人。
Because of this, all the skills Victoria has learned in her life have been buried in this home. If she doesn't go out to practice, she will almost forget them. It just so happens that coming to this stage is also an opportunity to show herself. So with the encouragement of the host, Victoria performed a dance for everyone.
你们看，这个算的是跳舞吗？音乐老师接一下，接音乐。
把音乐停了吧，音乐老师。
这个叫跳舞吗？
那你觉得跳舞只有这个吗？这个跳舞吗？
那不是这样的跳舞吗？知道吗？
This dance seems normal to everyone and shows a kind of beauty, but in Vadim's eyes, it became something else. He sees it as showing off and deliberately attracting men's attention. He thinks dancing should not be like this, but should be like this. Victoria feels that her boyfriend's behavior is really hard to understand, and she feels like a bird locked in a cage. Although she struggles a bit with expression, with the help of the host, everyone understands what she means.
我特别嫉妒，知道吗？你看他。
对啊，
你看到了
所以你就把我一个鸟是吗？放在这样放着一个。
我教你专用词汇啊，这叫养一只金丝雀。
哦，对，就是这个。
The boyfriend's male chauvinism locks her tightly in a cage, making these beautiful wings unable to fly freely. Victoria poured out all her grievances on this stage and gained the support of all the women in the audience. I don't know whether this is Victoria's little strategy, but she really did a good job winning people's hearts.
他说的完全对，我什么时候说都不对，他太大男子主义了。你看，这里的女人都支持我。
By the way, don't forget that Vadim knows martial arts. If his girlfriend really has any intimate behavior with another man, I believe this young man from a fighting nation will use Chinese kung fu to deal with her.
我怕我会到他的那个工作点儿，
我理解你
看到了别的男人，
啊，对，关键他
我会练武术，
这个非常的可怕。
All right, a gentleman uses words, not violence. Chinese kung fu is not for fighting. To avoid unpleasant situations, let our relationship mentor give them some advice.
哇，吉姆，你太不够哥们儿！你喜欢看美丽的事物，咱们也喜欢看，但是我们并不想占有，我们只是喜欢欣赏。因为它的美丽属于大家，但是它的感情只属于你一个人。所以说，中国好男人的东西，咱身上的东西你没学到，你既学到了一些所谓的大男子主义，赶快改醒过来，成为一个真真正正学到中国文化的好男人。
The relationship mentor jokingly gave Vadim some advice. Which man doesn't like to look at beautiful women? But this kind of looking is just appreciation, not necessarily possession. Victoria's beauty belongs to everyone, but her feelings belong only to you. Don't think everyone is so dirty. There are many good Chinese men. You should learn their good qualities, not male chauvinism. Don't think everything so negatively. Wake up and become a truly good man. After the mentor's advice, both of them understood something. So will they stay together? The result is as expected. They argued, but their hearts are still together. Although Vadim is narrow-minded, the girlfriend made a compromise and decided not to do those two jobs, and to follow her boyfriend's arrangement. A small compromise made everything simple, and the two reconciled and warmly embraced.
In the end, there is no absolute right or wrong in this relationship. Vadim's starting point is care and fear of losing her. But his way of doing things does make people feel suppressed and not free. As for Victoria, what she wants is not much. She just hopes to be understood and respected, and also hopes to have her own life and choices. A healthy relationship is not about control, nor about sacrifice, but about two people still being able to be themselves in each other's world. Loving someone is not about keeping her by your side, but letting her explore a bigger world and still choose to come back to you. I hope Vadim can learn to trust, and I hope Victoria can be truly understood. If it were you, what would you choose? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments, and see you next time.